high value dates. Now, very controversial online. I say don't do coffee dates. Coffee dates are low value. Let's just meet up for 5 minutes, see if there's a connection. Shut up. Only do high value dates. It's the only way to do it. High value dates lead to high value relationships, okay? Low value dates lead to low value relationships. Girls, find a guy who can put some effort in. If a guy goes, I don't really like putting in effort, how about we just go for a walk? You're dating a man or a mouse. If he can't even put effort in on the first date, what do you think sort of partners he's gonna be? What a loser. You've got to do high value dates. And guys, it's your job to take the girl on a date, but how do you take her on a high value date? Well, a high value date has 4 parts, okay? You ask a girl on a date, hey, you wanna go on a date? Super simple. You don't need to flare it up with fancy pickup lines and all this sort of rubbish, okay? Do you wanna go on a date? She'll say, sure, I love you. You go, no worries, I'll pick you up at 7, okay? She'll say, where are we going? Oh, it's a surprise. I got a really nice, lovely evening planned. I'll pick you up at 7 and we'll go and have a good time, okay? Now, the reason I said that, guys, is because it's got to be a surprise. Mystery builds attraction. Don't tell her what you're doing on the date. It's your job to plan the date, execute the date, and pay for the date. Her job is to have fun. You're courting her. The man courts the woman. The courtship is in the man's hands, okay? Second part of the date, you want to do some sort of activity. Mini putt-putt, going to an arcade, whatever. There's a million different activities you could do. Some sort of fun activity where you can be a bit flirty with each other, have a bit of fun, the conversation flows well, it's all good, okay? It builds attraction and gives you something to talk about, okay? This is very important. So, you ask her on a date, you do an activity, and then you take her out to dinner. Now, if it's a first date, I recommend a medium price restaurant, okay? If you've been dating ages, you can go wherever you want to go. Guys, it's your decision where you want to go, okay? But the first date, go to a medium price restaurant. Don't go to the best restaurant in town. Don't go to the cheapest. Go middle range, decent, okay? Now, if you've been together a long time and you want to go to a particular place, take her. It's your plan, guys. Your plan, it's your job to plan it and execute it, so plan whatever you want, okay? It's also your job to pay for the date. And on the date, I want you to be a gentleman. I want you to pull out a chair for her, open the door, pay for the meal, be a good conversationalist, ask her questions about herself. The woman on the date should talk more than you talk. If you're talking more than her, that's not good. You're being a bad conversationalist. She must talk more than you. Ask her prompting questions. Ask her open-ended questions, which gets her talking, okay? Talk about your surroundings. If it's a first date, obviously try to avoid awkward conversations like religion, politics, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, how was your childhood? Stuff which is gonna just make the dinner awkward. Shut up. Don't talk about the past, okay? Talk about the immediate present, okay? Talk about what's happening around you right now, okay? Be a good conversationalist, guys, okay? Now, there's a few other things. The end of the date, there's the drop-off. Hopefully, guys, that you did a good enough job that she wants to kiss you, okay? Hopefully. Hopefully she invites you in. Hopefully she wants to go back to your place. Who knows? See how it unfolds, okay? Just see what happens. But realistically, I coach a lot of women. Coach a lot of women from all around the world, okay? They want you to make a move, okay? But judge on their body language as well. Their body language should say, I want you to make a move, or get away from me, okay? Judge on their body language, but a lot of girls complain to me every day that this guy doesn't make a move because you're trying to be too nice. Stop trying to be so nice and try to kiss her, okay? They want you to make a move. It's your job to go for it. Make a move, shoot your shot, okay? If she says no, go, yeah, no worries, and then go, okay? But you gotta try, okay? Girls complain to me all the time, this guy's not trying. He won't make a move. Make a move, guys. Come on, what are you doing? Put in a bit of effort. If she says no, who cares? You're gonna get rejected sometime or another, but you gotta go for it, okay? That's the perfect date. It has 4 parts. Now, always do it the same, okay? I still do the 4 dates with my wife, okay? The 4 parts. The first date, I did 4 parts. And now we're married and we've been together for years and years, I still do the 4 parts. Always do the 4 parts because it works and it works really well, okay? Do the 4 parts date, do a high value date every time. No low value dates. Going to the movies is not a date. Going to the movies is not an activity. You want to stare in the dark at 2 hours and stare in the one direction, go to my mum's house, okay? You want to have a high value date, you got to have a good activity, something you can communicate and be flirty and have fun, okay? And remember the point of the courtship process, building attraction, build attraction, build attraction. You got to build it up, unless there's not going to be a second date, is there? Do high value dates, do not do low value dates. And look, girls, if you're talking to a guy online and he wants to do a low value date, say, look, I'd love to see you. If he says, how about we catch up for coffee? Say, look, I'd really love to see you, but I think it'd be nice if we shared a meal or you plan some sort of a bit of a better date. But look, I'm free on Saturday, I'd love to see you. Something like that, and use a few emojis in there. It works very well, okay? Open the door for him to succeed. You're not asking him on a date, but you're setting up the situation for him to succeed and you're opening the door. That's exactly what I want you to do, okay? If you need more help with this, shoot me a message.